Hi there and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am Sherry Elizabeth and I post Disney videos every Tuesday and Friday. I would love for you to subscribe and hit that little bell icon to be notified every time I post a new video. Today we are talking about Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. We have been to the Halloween party twice, 2 years in a row, and every time someone finds out that I've been to the party, they immediately ask me, is the party worth it? I have a lot to say about the party, and I have a whole list of notes here, so if I'm looking down, that's what I'm looking at, but I didn't want to forget anything because there's a lot to say about Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. This is what's called a hard ticket event, which means that you need to buy a ticket to the party, which is a separate ticket from your park entry ticket. Tickets for the 2019 parties just went on sale a few weeks ago. It is a little earlier than normal. I feel like usually they go on sale like in March or maybe early April, but they are on sale now. The parties start August 16th and the last party is November 1st. Tickets range in price from $79 for adults and $74 for kids to $135 for adults and $130 for kids. The earlier you go, the cheaper the tickets are. So if you go in August, the tickets are cheaper than if you go into October, and the weeknight parties are cheaper than the weekend parties. The party goes from 7 p.m. until midnight. But with that ticket, with that hard ticket that you buy, you can start to come into the parks at 4 o'clock. So if you are maybe having a pool day and not going into the parks, you can get into the parks at 4 o'clock, which is nice. Maybe it's your arrival day and you don't have park tickets that day, you can get into the parks at 4 o'clock. One of the nice things about that is that if you don't hold fast passes for another park that day, or any fast passes at all for that matter, you can make fast passes at Magic Kingdom between 4 p.m. and 7 p.m. with that hard ticket, so that's kind of a nice little perk. In 2018, I did hear a lot of people say that their parties were very crowded. Of course, the closer you get to Halloween, the more crowded the parties will be. Weekday parties are generally less crowded than weekend parties because on the weekends, a lot of locals or just Floridians in general will come to the party. In our experience, we have gone to the earlier parties. We went once in August and once in September, and neither party was super crowded. The August party was on a Friday night and the September party was on a Monday night, and like I said, weren't very crowded. There are a lot of special things that go on during the Halloween party, which is a big draw. There is trick-or-treating that goes on at different stations throughout the park. Personally, we will pick up a bag and we'll do trick-or-treating if we are passing that location, but we don't seek it out. My personal opinion is that we are paying a lot for this party, and if we're there for the trick-or-treating, it's a lot of money for candy, and I can go buy, you know, a 10-pound bag of candy at Costco for $20 instead. There is a special parade that goes on during the party. It is the Boo to You parade. It happens twice throughout the night, once at 9:15 and once at 11:15. As a general rule, the second parade is less crowded because people with little kids will oftentimes go to the first parade because they will not be staying till the end. It is an awesome parade, and I actually filmed the parade this last year, and I have the full parade video on my channel. I'll go ahead and put it up above and in the description box below if you want to see the parade. I'm not a parade person, but it is really, really good. There's also the Hocus Pocus Villain Spectacular with the ladies from Hocus Pocus and a few other guests. That stage show happens 3 times during the party, 8:30, 10:45, and midnight. There are special fireworks that happen during the party, Happy Hollow Wishes, and they are good. They have special music and they are 180-degree fireworks, which is definitely something to see. For the little kids, there's also the Monstrous Scream Ween Ball, which is a dance party over in Tomorrowland with Mike and Sully from Monsters, Inc., which was fun. And over in Storybook Circus, there is a Disney Junior Jam with some of the characters from the Disney Junior show. And I know Doc McStuffins was there in 2018, which is a big draw if you have a little one. One of the things that people talk about the most are the rare characters. And so during the party, there are character meet and greets throughout the park. Some of the characters are characters you can meet any day. A lot of them will have shorter lines because they're not quite as popular, but there are a few who are very, very popular, and I think the three biggest ones are Moana. Currently it is the only place that you can meet Moana, or at Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, but you can only meet her currently at the parties. Jack Skellington and Sally is a big one. I think you can only meet them at the Halloween party and the Christmas party as well. Their lines are very long. People started lining up at 4 o'clock to meet them. And then it is the only time, besides the Christmas party, that you can meet all 7 dwarfs in one place, which is a very special meet and greet, and that people start lining up very, very early as well. There's exclusive party merchandise that's only available during the party, which is a lot of fun. There are special photo pass opportunities. There's special magic shots that happen throughout the park, which is a lot of fun. You can only get those at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, so it does kind of add a special layer of things that you get to do at the party. There is specialty food that's available. In 2018, there were a couple of like meals that, like real food, that was special for the party, which I don't remember in 2017. It does feel like every year the offerings of the specialty food gets bigger and bigger. And then there's also special ride experiences. Mad Hatter's Tea Party, the teacups this year, had special music and light overlay, which was really cool to see. I have a vlog of Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party that just went up. I'll go ahead and link it up above in the description box below so you can kind of see some of those things. Also, Space Mountain was special during the party. It was completely pitch black. Personally don't really like that ride. I didn't ride it. My husband rode it twice and really, really enjoyed it. The one that I thought was really special was Pirates of the Caribbean. They had 3 like live real pirates. One in the, I guess 2 in the queue, one as you were kind of walking through, one as you got on the boats, and actually one on the ride that interacted with the guests, which was a really, I think, just special touch that I really, really enjoyed. So we've been to the party twice, like I said, and both times we had very, very different experiences. Our first year it rained, like it was torrential downpour. The parade at 9:15 was actually delayed, and I had heard, I did not see it, but I had heard that the Headless Horseman never went through the parade because of the rain. The rest of the parade, I guess, did happen, but like I said, it was delayed. I don't remember exactly what time it happened. The second parade was canceled altogether. We had planned on going to the second parade, so we didn't get to see a parade the first year we were there. The stage show, apparently they only had one. We did not get to see the stage show that year at all. And the fireworks were delayed as well. They were supposed to happen at 10:15. We had kind of waited for them. They didn't happen, and so we went on some rides, and as we were exiting a ride, it was probably like around 11, a little after 11, the fireworks were going off, so we missed a portion of them, which was a bummer. The good thing was that we did get to ride a lot of rides, like a lot. Now, because it was rain, I think there might have been some lightning, like Seven Dwarfs Mine Train wasn't running, but the indoor rides, we were able to ride time after time after time. Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger, I think we rode 5 times in a row with like literally no wait. The real wait was kind of like walking through the queue, which really wasn't a wait because you were moving. So that was definitely a plus. I would say one big plus about the party is the ability to really walk on rides with little to no wait. After the first year, I was really disappointed. I didn't feel like it was a lot of fun. A lot of the meet and greets were pulled because they were outside. Moana was pulled. We did not wait for Moana, but we were over there when they pulled her because of the rain. And there were people who had been waiting in line since 4 o'clock who didn't get to see her. So, and by this time it was probably 8. So I would have been really, really upset. My son doesn't really care about the characters too much, so we never really wait for characters anyway. But if it's important to you, like, I would be super, super bummed. Now, we did decide to go to the party again. A lot of people said they had so much fun, and so we thought, well, we really need to try it again and see if we just had a bad experience the first time. Our experience the first party and our experience the second party were totally, totally different. We had so much fun this past year. Once again, most of the rides were walk-ons. I think we went on Seven Dwarfs Mine Train like 3 times, waiting, I I don't know, maybe 10 minutes each time, so that's not bad at all. And most of the other rides were total walk-ons, like Pirates of the Caribbean, the Haunted Mansion. We didn't do a lot of trick-or-treating, but we did see the Boot to You parade, and we saw the fireworks, which were both really amazing. So as you can see, we had very different experiences with each party. Would I say that Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party is worth it? Absolutely. I think that it is a lot of fun. My husband and I had a lot of fun. My son had a lot of fun. I would say though, if you have small children, you may want to really think twice about it. The party goes from 7 until midnight. My son can absolutely stay up until midnight, and so he did take a nap this past year for a portion of the time during the party, but he was still able to experience most of the party. If you have kids that go to bed at like 8 or 9 o'clock, I'm not really sure the party would be worth it, because a lot of the fun activities don't really start until later with the stage show, the parade, and the fireworks. Hopefully this video gave you some idea of what to expect from Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, and maybe by sharing our experience, you can make the decision whether the party is worth buying that ticket or not. In my opinion, it is. If you have any questions about Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party or have had a good or bad experience, I would love for you to tell me in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I would love for you to subscribe if you have not already. I post videos every Tuesday and Friday. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye!